Hello, my name is Jason Mora here from Watson-Marlow. I'm one of the application engineers for the Life Science. Today we're going to be showing the FF15. As you can see, we have different configurations that we can actually have as well, what we call the I shape, which is the setting that we have right now, and we also have an L shape, which it would be having this tray in front of the machine. So we have different buttons and knobs here. The first one with the green light would be the power button. This indicates the sensor. It would turn yellow whenever, or red, whenever the vial gets into place. Then we have another button right here to the right, which would set the machine into a manual mode or automatic mode. The second button right here would be a release button. This one will be used together with the manual mode only. So in this case, I have it pressed in, that would be in the manual mode. So these two buttons would work together only if this one would be in the manual mode, and I would do a push. Okay, that is called the release button. Then we have a knob right here, which is the speed. This one would actually start the rotation of the turning table, and as I move it clockwise, it would increase the speed of the turning table. Right. And the other knob here to the right would be the off delay. This knob would control the speed in between each fill. Okay. And then the other knob to the right would be the one who controls the speed of the pusher. So that would be the vial pusher, which would be this one right here.
Hello, my name is Watson, and I'm an application engineer here at Watson-Marlow. I have here FF15, which is one of our semi-automatics, connected to the PF7 Plus here. So we'll be doing a live demonstration. As you see, they are both connected to one another. So here, when you're using a PF7 Plus, you want to make sure your filling method is on external input to start each fill. Once you have that set, you go to your recipe and you put the volume that you want to use. As you see, we're using a 1.7 milliliter, and the density, the two sides, which you see where we're using a 1.2. You put the speed, acceleration. Once you put all of that in your recipe, you want to go in and you want to save it. So you always want to make sure your recipe is saved. So as you see, we're using recipe 3. And then you will go down to dispensing. You put batch size, we're going to do unlimited, and you'll start manual batch. Okay, so now that we have the PF7 ready to go, you want to turn on your turntable. You want to adjust the speed. So I'm going to put it till 4. I think that's a decent speed. You don't want it to go too fast. And as you see, once it pushes the vial under the nozzle, it fills that 1.7 volume that we're looking for. It's a nice smooth transition between one another. Turntable working well. If you put it the speed, it can cause clutter between the vials, but seeing that we don't have too many vials, it might not happen. But yes, this is our semi-automatic FF15. One last thing that I wanted to speak on is, let's say there was a spill, one of the vials tipped over, or your operator needs to run off to do something and they don't know where the power off is, there's their emergency, and it just stops the automatic.
All right, thank you very much for joining us on this video. I hope you enjoy it and hope this was helpful.